10 million, 20 million, 30 million. I'm on something. 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. That do what's up. 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. Yeah, drink 'em up. Yeah.
Oh, man. You know what it is. Shout out, man. It's DJ Thoro, a.k.a. Thoro, the Bridge to the Streets. Right now, you're watching the hottest in the streets. Right here on thisis50.com. I got two special guests in the building. Introduce yourself.
Go ahead, Dre.
Andre Wright, CEO of Born Leaders United.
Okay.
Jason Soul, Humanize my Hoodie.
All right. Let's just get right into it, man. I love the slogan. I love what this stands for. Because, you know, in my neighborhood, I live in Harlem, right? It's like gentrified now. So, you know, I do a lot of jogging with hoodies on. And there was an incident where I was jogging down the street, and I noticed the cops was following me in my neighborhood, right? So I run down the block, cross the street, and run back up the block. I see them bust a U-turn. And I was running and running, and I stopped. And I just went, what? And he just looked at me and drove off. Now, I wonder if I would have had this hoodie on, how would that have played out?
We've seen this hoodie have the power to stop people from being oppressive. You know, we got stories of people saying, I went in the gas station and came out, and I saw what it said, and I had to apologize. So we see people looking at it saying, I thought bad of you at first, but you made me check myself.
Now, did you make this out of personal experience from I'm tired of being stereotyped because of what I'm wearing or how I look, or what's the message behind this, other than the obvious?
Yeah, you know, a lot of events, you know, just how we get our own treatment, how Dre's treated, how I'm treated, how you were treated, that's on the regular.
Right.
So for us, it's like, we scholars. I got a family. Dre's brilliant. He's an artist.
Right.
It's like, you shouldn't even have to have titles, man. Treat us like a person, man. We're not going to rob you. We're not going to hurt you. It's like I teach. I got 2 daughters I'm raising.
Right.
Humanize me, man. Don't kill me in the streets and try to tell my story.
Right.
So we want to be humanized, so we treat
Well,
them.
that's what I was going to tell the cop if you rolled his window down. I was going to tell him your daughter probably got my CD in her. In your car. I probably hit it last night too, but you know,
You better not do that. You better not do that. Hey,
but humanize my hoodie, man. Come on, man.
No.
I'm not a criminal, I'm a lover. Ask your daughter. That's what I tell them. I mean,
No doubt.
I'm just playing. I'm a comedian too.
That's real. 100.
But anyway, where are you based out of?
I'm in Minnesota. Dre's in Iowa City. You want to tell a little bit about how you feel?
Midwest. We got some Midwest
For
boys
sure.
here.
So listen,
Alright.
I've been knowing Jason since we was like 16 years old.
Okay.
And since I've known Jason, he been grinding, he been doing his thing. I've been doing my thing in the fashion, so it was only inevitable that we was gonna link up and do something special. So
Right.
when Jason dropped the term "Humanize my Hoodie" and had that stack of books with his family, I gravitated to that message. In fact, I tell people that, man, I circled in my kitchen for like hours just thinking like what I was gonna say to him.
Right.
Because I knew that was like the next wave, you know, thinking about fashion empowerment and like where the movement's going and like what people are, you know, people want to say what they wear.
Right.
They want to say it. So what better way to do that is to actually create the hoodie and the movement around it. So, you know, me and Jason's relationship is organic. We were friends before we started doing this. We'll be friends when we ain't got no words on hoodies, right? We still gonna be rocking. So, you know, the project itself is just an amazing project. We got a lot of support from a lot of great people. Thinking about the fashion world, you know, the hoodie itself is a staple, and everybody wear hoodies. You were just talking about your story when you wear a hoodie, and not even thinking like we wear them and don't even realize that we sometimes just get stereotyped or looked at like as a threat, right?
Right.
We just wear them just be cool, like that's our thing, right? But you know, it's other people that look at that and they see us with that on, and they feel different. So obviously we had to say something about it.
Right.
And shout out to New York, man. Y'all been really supporting from
Man.
day one when I came from New York Fashion Week.
For sure.
Man, I mean, like y'all, you know, you seen the hoodie. I had people come in. Everybody just repped it from day one. So shout out to New York.
For sure. Like, I gotta back that too, man. Like, I don't even know y'all, but I'm like, they rocking it, man. It's love.
Right.
We appreciate it.
Now we spoke off camera. Now we're speaking on camera. You were at a recent J. Cole concert.
Yeah.
Wearing that hoodie, and an event happened. Something took place. What happened? You want to share that with the audience?
Absolutely. So me and my wife went to the J. Cole. We kicked it with some people beforehand, but I've been following J. Cole forever, man. I'm talking Who That, Friday Night Lights, all of that. And I've been telling people like, hey, dude is nice. He's the one, man. I like what he stands for.
Right.
I like what he means. So we went Target Center. It's the 19th, and I'm vibing. He killing the concert. First, Jaden Smith killed it. Then Young Thug killed it, and then J. Cole got up there. No.
He humanized his dress?
No, he was.
I don't know. But
right, for sure. Right. We got to get there. Right now, we got to, talk about what this, really means as far as the hoodie. But we can talk about other clothing. But he was fresh, though. Him and his mans they killed it. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And J. Cole got up there and he was killing it, from start to finish. But when he did Neighbors, it's like, that's my jam. When I first heard that song, I'm like, it's just like Humanize my hoodie. Like, I guess the neighbors think I'm selling dope.
Right.
I guess the neighbors think I'm selling dope. Fuck them. I felt that, and I was rocking, I was vibing. I seen when he started coming our way, I seen like something was resonating. And he just in between saying, I guess the neighbors think I'm selling dope, he shouted it out. He said, I'm loving that hoodie.
Wow, dope.
And I just saluted him because I'm like, that's some real shit. I had on a black and white one though, because we got a variation on, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to J. Cole. I think that was a stamp. I think that was a stamp.
But that whole song was based on true events.
For sure.
Great perception.
Yeah, when he moved into his neighborhood.
Man.
Exactly. Their perception is you're black, and the only way you can be living here next to me
is selling dope.
You're selling dope.
Exactly.
That's a serious message.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
So I think that's why he shouted us out in that song. But it felt good. It felt right, man, for him to see it and say, man, I'm loving that hoodie in the midst of rocking the whole stadium.
Right.
With that song.
Right.
Man.
You know what I noticed too? When I wear this hoodie, I'm only speaking from personal experience. Yours may be different. I notice sometimes when I wear this hoodie, and I'm far from racist because, I fuck a lot of white bitches. But anyway.
Man, that ain't the marker, man. That's not the metric. That ain't the metric.
I'm unpredictable anyway with this interview. Check it out.
It's all good.
I'm far from a racist, but I notice when I wear this hoodie, a lot of white people look at it and their guard is down because it's like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. They're not how you call it, worried.
Yeah.
Because they see I'm just saying humanize my hoodie, so they see that I'm actually human. Because it says it on my shirt. I don't know.
That's dope.
What do you think about that?
That's hard, man. That's what Dre seen. Like I give Dre credit because I made the post. Dre knew that it could be something that people would wear. So shout out to Andre for having that vision of putting it to where other people can wear it. It's like we moving mountains with this. 3 simple words. People are actually wearing it in other places saying, man, people came up to me and just said, man, they like that because it's like sometimes I don't even think about you. It's like, think about this. I used to wear suits every day as a professor. I teach criminal justice. I've been through the flames. Dre will tell you, man, how we met was I was growing up in Chicago and I got caught up and lost myself, man. Like for real in the streets and selling weight at 15, but hooping and all of that. And it was like a narrative got started about me that didn't match my heart. I ran into Dre in Iowa. I'm in a whole nother town. I don't know nothing about Iowa.
I didn't know
from Chicago.
Wow, Iowa.
I'm from Chicago going to Iowa. Only 16 years, so I'm coming out there. A lot of people saw me. I wasn't around white people in Chicago. Right. It's segregated.
Were you from Southside?
Yeah, 75th. But I played at Dunbar, so I played for a highly competitive
Where's
squad.
Marquette?
Marquette, yeah. That's south.
Oh,
but
south. Okay.
for me, that's around 67. So for me, I was on 75th. But it was like the narrative just became like we throwaways, we black, and we don't like you. And it's like I didn't understand that. So for me connecting with Dre in not a racist town, because we had a lot of black love, but it was like people saw me and only saw me as a Chicago kid. A kid with hoodies and stuff like that. And it's like, man, I got a great heart. I treat people well. And it's like that narrative just kept sticking with us. So it's like, man, humanize me. We got kids. Right. We got kids. So this message is important. So I appreciate you feeling like you see a difference physically. Yeah, that was the goal. Like, if you can see them physically, pause, man, we can save a life with this brand.
Fashion empowerment to its finest. Right. Like, this is exactly when you hear that buzzword or that term, fashion empowerment, this is what it's about.
Let me ask you a question. This is a serious question. Do you think this hoodie could save someone's life?
I think so.
I think we got the ability.
You know what I mean by that, right? If somebody's wearing it and maybe somebody had ill intent or maybe thought you had ill intent, and if you're wearing this,
they see that message.
Man, think about that.
Right.
If somebody can see that and say, somebody who don't like us, somebody who think the worst of us, and they see that. Imagine having it on, like
and then you
when you got it on,
you have it on.
It take on a higher level of threat where people be feeling like you really gonna do something to them. You know, I'm from Minnesota,
it's
right?
cold.
Yeah, right. I did.
So you wear it
Right.
just because it's
it's like
it's nippy.
I'm
Right.
cold.
I'm cold.
How
Right.
am I more dangerous to you because I got on this hoodie? Like I don't understand that.
Right.
Like other people who had the hoodies, they gave it a bad name. For us, we never earned our bad name with the hoodie. It was
Right.
just given to us because of our skin.
Right.
Like Trayvon ain't deserve to die, man. His hoodie shouldn't even been in question.
No, you're right.
But that hoodie made it where
Right.
it's like justified in the eyes of the system.
Right.
That's foul. So we do think it was.
Well, I think George Zimmerman is just a racist piece of shit anyway. Which
he
which
was.
I don't see why he's still
was.
breathing. But I don't think no matter what he had on, he was just a racist cocksucker.
Right.
You know, and then he's running around signing Skittles
and
with a
Confederate
fucking
flags.
Confederate flag t-shirt on.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
He tried to milk racism right there. Right.
No,
Like, he tried to make profits off that.
He made a lot of money fighting his case too, and that showed you the level of
hatred
for us. Because it's like they kept saying.
They funded his shit.
Man, they wanted to make Trayvon a thug, man.
Right.
So our hoodie give you a chance to say, man, that boy shouldn't have died. So regardless of whether it makes somebody pause, hopefully it's doing that.
Right.
It at least make you say, man, that boy was 17 years old, and this was a neighborhood watch dude. He justified killing him because he felt like he was threatened. He feared for his life against the 17-year-old boy.
See, this is the contradiction I have with racists and people that support or turn the other cheek. So if we deserve to die for wearing a hoodie, what about the KKK?
Yeah. KKK, they justified.
That's their uniform.
Yeah. It's a hood.
It's a hood.
Yeah.
So they should die, right?
It's a hood.
According to their standards, right?
Yeah,
And what they
it's a
do,
hood.
right?
Absolutely.
That's
It's
what
a
they wear.
contradiction.
That's what they wear.
Absolutely.
It's a contradiction.
Absolutely.
It's
That's real.
It's a complete contradiction. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, nobody ever brought that point up.
Man, that's real.
You know?
That's real.
You watch Power?
Yes.
Now, do you think this could have saved Canyon? This city?
No.
That's
Hey,
a different.
He was ruthless.
Hey, for real, man. That shit was just.
Yeah, he was ruthless. It
Man,
wouldn't have
he
saved them, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the cop, when he pulled him over, he saw the hoodie. He was like, you know, I got it. Maybe that could have saved him. I don't know.
Hey, tell him we need that product.
Man, come on, man. It ain't that powerful. It ain't that
Tell him we need that product placement.
Hey,
though.
it ain't that powerful.
We need that product
I
placement.
just thought about it.
Man.
Maybe that could have saved him.
Man.
Tell him, yo.
That could have saved him, man. He was on bad business.
He was
Us,
bad
we
business.
wearing it. We on straight positive, trying to
Right.
change the world, man.
Right.
You
Right.
can't do that and
Right.
wash away. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
You can't do dirt and then wear this.
Wear
We
this.
don't want you wearing that.
No, man.
Okay.
Like
Now, see,
you
that's
wear
important.
that white, the KKK
Right.
one.
Now,
Yeah.
see, hold up. That's an important message you just said.
Yeah.
Because, let me play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
There are people out here that'll think, if I'm going to do something and I don't want people to have suspicion, this is perfect.
Yeah.
This is like put your guard down.
But you know what we say?
you know what I mean?
Go ahead, Dre.
This brand is for uplifting our culture.
Right.
We want people that are doing amazing things in their community to be supporting this.
Right.
Because in order for us to change that narrative and that conversation, they need to be wearing that. Right?
But let me
Us as
say
a
this.
culture.
Right.
Let me throw this in there. The people who do the worst dirt are the people in them suits.
I was going to bring that
So
up.
we got to talk about that. Like,
Right.
don't say this hoodie is way more dangerous. It's like,
Right.
no, the people who make the decisions about all us
Right.
are the ones doing the major dirt, and
Right.
they wear suit and ties every day.
Right. Well, where I'm from, I wouldn't even call no names because I never do that. But
Yeah.
where I'm from, I know guys that get busy. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
But they used to purposely put on suits and go get busy, and you never would suspect that.
Exactly. So it's like, we just saying, we human, man.
Right.
We good people. I ain't got to tell you I'm a
So it's
professor.
funny you
I
said
ain't
that.
I don't got to do that. I
Right.
just value me because we trying to humanize that 15-year-old who got to catch the bus to school and
Right.
got to wear the hoodie.
Yeah.
And
Right.
people looking at them like, oh, let me step across. It's like,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
humanize their hoodie, man. For real. Like,
Exactly.
they ain't about to do nothing.
There was a time too back in the days when you remember all the gangsters used to wear suits. They was well suited.
Yeah.
And dress shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With machine guns, so you never knew where it was coming from.
Absolutely.
Now, like you said, the stereotype is hoodie,
Pants low.
pants low. You know,
on,
it's like
man.
it's almost like it's a uniform now.
But that's a cold PR game to
Right.
make it seem like we way more dangerous because we wear whatever urban gear, whatever you want to call it. But it's like it wasn't called that until we got our hands on it. To
Right.
people that look like us. Now it's urban gear. It's like a white girl wear a hoodie. It's she's so fashionable.
Right.
How does she get that and we want to harm you?
Right.
That's foul. So we saying humanize our hoodie.
Humanize my hoodie. All right. So moving forward, you guys got any more other than hoodies? You got hats. Where we at with it?
Yeah. So we gonna drop. We working on season 2. That's coming out real soon. So we in the lab working on that.
Right.
In addition to that, we got the art exhibits, which is
Sure.
you know, it's creating a space where now we're not just looking at people, or we're not just looking at the hoodie as just hoodies. We're looking at them as like pieces of art. So the people that are in these photos that are taken with them wearing this hoodie are like doctors, lawyers, people of higher stature. So not only are we getting our message across from a vision standpoint, but we're doing it in artwork, so we can do it in a different way. So we're going to have a traveling exhibit that we're going to take around the country.
Right.
Sure.
Now, I'm pretty sure anybody's watching this may be very interested in purchasing these hoodies. How can they do that?
They can jump on bornleadersunited.com, right on our homepage, scroll down, boom, click the link, they're right there.
Now, are you in stores? You got accounts in these stores? Can we walk into a Macy's and see this, or can we walk in any type of store to get this hoodie? We have to strictly get it from you guys?
Yeah, we working on that right now. Right now we independent. You can get them from Fifth Element in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Fifth Element, shout out to them. You can get them up there. We're working with a few schools. They want to license it, so we own the trademark to Humanize My Hoodie.
Right.
So if somebody wanted to license it out, they can
Right.
holler at us. We can
No,
license it out.
let me stop you there, because I was going to say, imitation is a
We control it.
no, listen, imitation is a form of flattery, because where I'm from in New York and Harlem,
Yeah.
I'm surprised they ain't had this on the street bootleg like a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
If we find you,
Right.
Humanize the beat now.
we need that. We need that 15%. We got patches too. So if it ain't got that on it, it ain't real. Don't buy it.
They're not doing it. They have a patch.
Yeah, don't buy it.
Yeah,
Don't buy it.
Yeah.
Don't buy it because it's fake.
It's
That's
fake.
real.
Right.
Only the real deal tissue right
But
here.
like the brand is strong. People want it. Like even at our exhibits, we've had hoodies up, and ironically, like we speak to the streets. So one of our hoodies was actually taken from one of our art exhibits, but it's that hot. Like we ain't even mad at the because it's like we know it's hot and it's tempting. So if it's right here, I can see somebody feeling like they needed to grab it, but it's like we give a lot of them out to our people, man, just so they can actually feel that feeling and possibly quell a situation. I had it in my head, like, what if a student was about to be getting kicked out of school, a black kid, and their principal saw they hoodie and was like, you know what, man, I'm not going to kick you out. I'm going to help you. I'm going to keep you in school. We're going to figure it out together. Think about that, man, because hoodies banned in a lot of schools.
Yeah,
they banned in malls.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, man, humanize that hoodie, man, for real. It's like we brilliant people, man. Like, don't treat us like that because of the clothing we wear. We comfortable like that.
Right. Now, do you guys have any celebrities or higher figures, help you promote this brand?
Yeah, you.
Oh. Other than me, there's nobody picking it.
I mean,
we had
getting there. We trying to.
Jane Elliott endorsed it.
Okay.
It's been a couple people that's like looked at it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. So who put it on?
We had Rhymefest.
Rhymefest. Shout out to Rhymefest. He's from Chicago.
For sure.
Yeah.
He wore it in one of the shows. He's like an ambassador. He's been traveling with like DJ Jazzy Jeff, so he's been supporting.
Right.
Yeah. And that's a blessing. So people will get a hold of. We just need some phone numbers. Let's just keep it 100 because people love the brand. Like I said, stores talking to us, not bigger stores, but it's like we want to preserve it and get it in the right people's hand. We just want people to wear it. So we know a celebrity will put it on, but it's just like, we got to put in some work to get to that place.
Right. All right. So before we get out of here, man, how can people follow this company, follow you guys?
I think the best way, if you want to know more about Humanize My Hoodie, the best way just to Google it. That's the easiest. Just type in Humanize My Hoodie on Google. You're going to have everything pop up.
Right.
Because we own it.
You own it?
Yeah.
All right. So what about Instagram?
Instagram, we don't have an Instagram, but you can go to Born Leaders United.
Yeah.
There's plenty of articles, plenty of pictures, plenty of photo shoots, all that.
Right.
You want to know about the exhibits, everything on Instagram, everything on Google, everything on our website. So.
And we just 1 year in, man.
Like
that's the beauty of it. We only 1 year in.
It's like longer than that, right?
No, it's like New York Fashion Week.
Oh, was it?
1 year.
1 year.
He wore it Fashion Week. I wore it in my classrooms teaching my students, man.
Dope. That's dope.
It was. We got research
you got video
too.
Of that?
No, I got research on. I got data. I collected what they thought of me as a black professor teaching criminal justice, these are hard criminal justice courses too.
Right.
And it's like, they had to humanize my hoodie at the end of the semester. They were saying, I get it. I am biased against black people who got hoodies on. You helped me see that. It's power in that. It's power in that.
All right, so before we get out of here, man, anything else you want to cover or share with the viewers that we didn't cover?
Keep supporting.
Absolutely.
See us doing our thing, so support it.
We just in year 2. Watch what we hit.
Humanize my hoodie, man. And when somebody walking down the street with a hoodie on, they're not trying to rob you. All right?
They're not.
They're not. All right? Unless it's Donald Trump.
Hey.
He's trying to rob you.
100.
All right, you know what it is, man. DJ Thoro. Humanize my hoodie. Let them know the name again.
For sure. Humanize my hoodie. Jason Saul.
Humanize my hoodie. Andre Wright.
Humanize my hoodie. DJ Thoro.
100.
This is Hoodie.com. And like always, man, when you see us, one knee us. Let me pay respect. Yeah.